What exactly is body language? Well, body language is nonverbal cues which often speak the loudest. It is the use of physical behavior, expressions, and mannerisms to communicate nonverbally. It is often done instinctively rather than cautiously. You may not be aware of these cues, but whenever you're interacting with others, you are continuously giving and receiving wordless signals. These signals could vary from the gestures you make, to your posture, your tone of voice, even how much eye contact you make with someone. All of these send strong messages to another person. These signals can calm someone, build a trust between two individuals, draw others to you, or they can often confuse or offend someone, and they can undermine what you're trying to say. You don't have to be speaking for these signals to be there either. Even whenever you're silent, you're still communicating non-verbally. The many different types of nonverbal communication or body language include facial expressions, your body movement and posture, the gestures you make, eye contact, touch, the amount of space between you and another, and your voice. Most people have been told it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And it's true, because the tone of your voice plays a big part in body language. For facial expressions, the human face is extremely expressive and able to convey countless emotions without saying one word. And unlike some forms of nonverbal communication, facial expressions are universal. The facial expression for happiness, sadness, anger, surprise, and fear, also disgust, are all the same across cultures. Body movement and posture, it considers how your perceptions of people are affected by the way they sit, walk, stand, or hold their head. The way you move and carry yourself communicates a wealth of information to the world. This type of nonverbal communication includes your posture, bearing, stance, and the subtle movements you make. An example for gestures would be whenever I'm in an argument, I often use my hands whenever I speak. And the reason I do this is because I feel to me it makes my point come across a lot better. I don't know why. It just does. However, me doing this, for the other person, it could annoy them or distract them from what I'm saying. For touch, we communicate a great deal through touch. Think about the very different messages given by a weak handshake, or a warm bear hug, a patronizing pat on the head, or a controlling grip on the arm, for example. For space, have you ever felt uncomfortable during a conversation because the other person was standing too close and invading your space? We all have that need for physical space. Although that need differs depending on the culture, the situation, and the closeness of the relationship, you can use the physical space to communicate many different nonverbal messages, including signals of intimacy and affection, aggression or dominance. For voice, when you speak, other people read your voice in addition to listening to your words. Things they pay attention to include your timing and pace, how loud you speak, your tone and inflection, and the sounds that convey understanding such as ah or uh-huh. Think about how your tone of voice can indicate sarcasm, anger, affection, or confidence.